it's there. I have it on the screen. So worlds collide in season 5. Viking ships, desert outposts, and ancient statues have appeared across the island. Hop in all-terrain cart with your squad and uncover all new mysteries and locations that await. Tell me, partner, do you feel lucky? Test that luck with the new flintlock weapon set while you challenge the horde in the road trip event. Now available in Save the World. So I'm going to watch the video because I didn't have sound when the cinematic played. So we're going to do that as a family. Here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got me. Like, already bought the battle pass. And now we see the battle pass. Spicy. Okay. So here we have the all-terrain cart. Holy smackaroos. So what do you guys think about having more vehicles in Fortnite? Are you opposed to the idea? You like it? I mean, I do like what they did with the carts. They had the moon rock, so they had other ways for you to close distances. I was mad about it, but it makes it so easy to find people. Yeah. I do hope they don't go overboard also, but damn, you know, you need to close that space sometimes. I do like the idea of the rift also that they've incorporated. I don't know if you guys have played Battle Royale since the update. So they look like this. They're littered across the map, and when you're next to them, you get sucked into them, and it'll either throw you up above or just somewhere completely else. Generally up above where you are. Hey Kellogg, welcome. Yeah, I was using the hell out of it in BR. So I actually like the concept of it, and I do like that it is dangerous. You know what I mean? You really do have to react quickly when you're coming out of the rift, because you have to make that decision immediately. You have to be able to know, well, shit, like now I'm right above tomato, like which direction am I gonna go, and make that decision if you're gonna be using it to get away. So I think that's really interesting. I'm curious to see how they're gonna play with the lore of the rift also. I haven't started playing yet in terms of PVE, so I don't really know what they have on that end. Challenge the horde, say in the Save the World. So this is in a PVE section. That shit looks wild. And then there's the Wild West Heroes. And the road trip event is what that PVE event is called. And these are all the old-timey weapons. And I wonder if the rift allows you to travel back in time, because the whole thing is the clash of the, you know, the seasons, the colliding of worlds. And there's some old-timey stuff, there's some futury stuff. I wonder, you know what I mean, like how it's going to play out. I might be overthinking it because, you know, I love the lore of the game already. I'm about to cop the PvE portion. I'm tired of waiting for this to be free. It's really, really good. It's really, really good to me. It'll be on sale on the 17th. There you go. So, in general, when invited to party prompt appears in the UI, you can now immediately accept the invite rather than having to open the party finder. I've never really experienced that issue. The news widget has been adjusted to avoid the need for a scroll bar in most cases. A scroll option has been added for controller users. That has glitched out on me sometimes. Hey, Metzer, good morning. Updated consoles to use less shader storage. This improves patch sizes and reduces load times. Optimize file ordering to reduce load times on all platforms. Hey, I like that. The Epic Friends button now appears on the main menu when using a gamepad on Windows and Mac. Some of these don't really affect me. If people want to up their package, this will be the last time they can do it. Yeah. So definitely get that in. Bug fixes fixed an issue that intermittently caused the push-to-talk setting to not function as intended. Bruh, no. They need to fix the shit where the voice chat just doesn't fucking work. Fuck push-to-talk. Voice chat don't be working, G. Like, who do I need to add about this? Known issues. We're gonna... Block players will no longer show as suggested friends. That is a hilarious bug. Okay, looks like we're starting with BR. Weapons and items. And some of this stuff I saw in real time yesterday when we were playing in the morning. If you were here, like, you see some of the differences in how, like, the shotgun spread looks and things. So we're just going to go through. Shotguns will now indicate how many pellets hit, visible within the reticle, and we saw that yesterday. That load time needs to be reduced. Man, I'm sure they're working on it. Adjusted shotgun spread patterns to be consistent with no random variation. Heavy shotgun now fires 10 pellets rather than 5. Maximum damage for heavy shotgun remains unchanged. So I'm gonna pick that up more. But it's sort of like more bullets. I just hope that it balances out. I haven't been a huge advocate of the heavy shotgun before. I did pick it up yesterday, but I didn't really get to use it. I really want to see how it feels different. After firing a shotgun, another shotgun cannot be fired for a very long time. So that little trick that, you know, the top-notch players were doing, where they would just have, you know, 3 shotguns in a row, and then they would shotgun you, switch to the second shotgun you again to avoid that, you know, reset time. They've pretty much eliminated that. So it's gonna be interesting. Reduced hunting rifle aim assist when targeting to match that of other sniper rifles with projectile bullets. I wrecked with the heavy tac sub combo. It's a tough one. That sub is no joke. Again, another gun I didn't really use as much, a hunting rifle. So I wish there was like someone who was more sniper minded in here to say, you know, the difference in the feel. Lowered the vehicle knockback strength on grenades, sticky grenade, grenade launcher, and rocket launcher. Because it would probably knock all the ATVs over too crazy. Morning, Ronan. Welcome. The hunting rifle is so weird because of the drop off. Yeah, it is. I've seen people smang with it. I'm just not there. I've never been a sniper person, although I'm, trying to work past it. The game is definitely more fun with the shotgun delay. I agree. It doesn't feel like an insta down, if somebody has the one up on me. I can actually could come back on that ass. All right. Attack and silenced SMG environmental damage now correctly matches player damage. I guess that was off. That's not something I noticed. Change the damage drop off profile for suppressed SMG to be the same as other SMGs. Fall off starts at 24 meters from 28 meters. Damage reduced to 80% at 35 meters from 85% at 47 meters. Woo! That's crazy. Yeah, definitely no more multi-shotty. That change in the suppressed SMG is kind of wild. But again, it's not a gun that I reached for a lot, so it's neither here nor there for me. Well, the suppression gun users in the chat, let me know. So gameplay, the new vehicle, all-terrain cart. We did encounter it yesterday from afar. When we were playing, you can hear it from pretty far off, so that's the one good thing. You get a speed boost after drifting. The roof is a bounce pad, which is wild. I'm already seeing some very, very funny videos. Work together as rear passengers to leap over obstacles with the all-terrain cart. Lean back and release at the same time for a higher jump. Have y'all ridden in the ATK? I definitely want to try to jump some stuff. I haven't played. Hey, Alexis. Good morning. Can I get a shout out for Alexis, please? So there's some new stuff on the map. I'm going to just show the map. So Anarchy is gone, which I feel like we need to, we need to pour one out for the homie Anarchy. That was my jaunt. Because y'all know I love running up in fucking Tomato Town. But we now have Lazy Links. Mansion is not in Risky anymore. Just a few things we noticed. Dusty is now, overgrown. It's a virtual oasis. It looks like a fucking Disneyland resort getaway in there. And this is the new area down here. Paradise Palms. So this is a little racetrack. Little go-kart racing. I haven't really explored much of out here. We landed maybe twice. It was hella active, you know what I'm saying? We had to get out. There's some new, just some in-between places that I want to go to, because they did say there's a few, you know what I mean, a few biomes and a few little, new developed areas, which it's kind of interesting to see how the lore is growing. I want to see what's over here. Did you guys see this? It looks like a little mansion with a huge, waterfall. And that's, higher up. I don't remember that being over there at Snobby. Yeah, there's no more Moisty. We did Die Hard, but you know what? We had a few good games. I actually had a game where I did like pretty well. I was surprised. I was like, wow, okay, getting kills. Look at you, girl. What are you gonna play, Allie? Moisty done dried up? Yeah, something like that. It just turned into a freaking desert. And it's a proper desert. I went to the part they changed at the top of the hill by Snobby. Yeah. What's it like over there? It looks like there's a huge waterfall down here, this area. What's this? Looks like there's hella deer and shit. Yeah, Fortnite what though? Fortnite VR, Fortnite PVE. Like, what you talking about, sis? You want to try VR? All right. I'm not judging you. Ain't nothing to judge, sis. Did y'all see any other areas that were different? Lots of huts, if I remember correctly. Oh, okay, so these are all individual buildings, not one big, like, structure. I'm like, what's this shit over there? Overwatch was okay. It was very fun having an all-ladies squad, as it usually is. All right. Yeah, there's a few things. Like, I feel like there's like this shit. What is that? Needs to go over here also. Junk seems a little bit like stretched out to me. Like, it's gonna take me a while before I sort of, you know, get everything. They turned Dusty into Wakanda. I can't. Yeah, it's a little oasis down there. What's been there? The palm tree? Then I missed that shit. The center of storm circles 7, 8, and 9 can now shift in random directions instead of simply shrinking. As the storm closes in, it will move and shrink to the new location. That's pretty scary. I already get caught in the storm a lot. It's a hole shaped like an umbrella. Yeah, I ain't been there. I'm noticing they took out the new soccer fields. I didn't even notice. Maps are not my strong suit. Not mine either. Like, I'm not the best at directions, but if I continue to see something and, you know, go to it and explore it, I'm going to learn that way versus just looking at a map. I can't learn just by a map. That ain't it. It's going to stop folks from camping the final circle? Absolutely. And I'm not going to lie, because I've done it. But it definitely will cut down on that. And it makes it a little bit more unpredictable, too. So you can't really decide, well, oh, this is the route I'm going to run to get the best loot all the time. Like, you're going to have to make some decisions, like, you know, on the go. So I like it. I'm here for it. Starting in Season 5, progressive challenges will no longer be restricted to a single season. You can now complete progressive challenges at your own pace, which I like. But I also like the added challenge of trying to get it done within a short amount of time. Not that I ever complete my battle pass, because I don't. We're going to do it this season, though. I'm going to challenge myself. Progressive challenges are now completed by acquiring a fixed amount of XP and is no longer dependent on your seasonal level. And that makes sense. Gyro motion controls have been added to the Nintendo Switch. I really, really hope that in my whole Fortnite life that nobody on Switch is like busting my ass. That's wild. It's wild. Like, I can't fathom playing on Switch. I cannot. Like, but blessings to you. Weekly challenges are now split into two sections, free and battle pass. The first 3 challenges will be available for free, while the last 4 are only available if you own the battle pass. The threshold to unlock the weekly challenge reward will remain at 4. Okay, so you still only need 4 of the challenges to move forward. Bet. The upgradable skins they have in Battle Pass this season are so good. You know, I haven't really like taken a super good look at them. I really didn't like the Carbide skins. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I really didn't. Like, I liked old dude because he was black, but it makes me feel like there's more incentive with just those 2 skins to do the side challenges so you can upgrade. I agree. And I like them giving you like reasons and other ways to change things about your appearance. Yeah, they were super blah. What's this? Down but not out players now have smaller collision. Previously, their collision was at the standing height, which blocked dead but not out players from crawling under doors and blocked building collision in some cases. Players that were crouching when knocked down but not out will be returned to a crouching state upon revival. Oh, cool. So you don't just stand up right away. Hey, Em. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Emoting will now interrupt sprinting. So wait, you used to be able to emote while sprinting? That's wild. I'm glad that's fixed. I see that they were probably just testing the unlockable styles thing. Yeah, and it worked. It worked. I'm here for it. You now earn XP for reviving teammates in 50v50 and teams of 20 up to 3 times per match. Okay. Weapon reticle will now fade slightly when reloading, out of ammo, or changing weapons. That's going to be pretty interesting. Do you feel like that will help y'all, you know, pay attention to those things? Like when you're almost out of ammo. Like, do you feel like that's necessary? That's going to help? Why my brother texting me about Fortnite? Do they not have a tutorial? I can't. No, there's no tutorial on the VR side. Okay, Nova, enjoy. They still gonna let me die in 50v50? Man, listen. Yes, they are. But I have to say that I did feel like a G when I got my challenge for all 6 revives. I was like, wait, what am I doing? Let me just go into this 50v50 real quick and just build around people. He's like, how do I change my character? How do I get weapons? I mean, do you have characters? Have you have a battle pass that you unlock characters that you can change to? And you get weapons by searching around the maps. You don't get to take anything in with you. I'm sure if he YouTubes, he can find something that's a tutorial that would help him. I've gotten to 2nd place in BR and I still don't understand how to play. Yeah, that's a lot of people that play BR, to be honest. The player camera can now see out of the water when walking in lakes. Yeah, that's useful. It used to be nice to pretend that you're underwater, though. Yeah, finding it is the only way. Bug fixes, launch pads, and cozy campfires now destroy overlapping small objects when placed. Yeah, there was that bug. I haven't experienced it much, but yeah, that was super annoying. Reduce trigger volume for floor damage trap to better match visuals and prevent triggering when standing on ledges above. Okay. Supply llamas now fall to the ground if the object they were standing on is destroyed. So great. No being stuck in the trees and shit. Auto run will no longer cancel if you let go of the stick and it slightly flicks backward while using a gamepad. Okay, that's oddly specific. Fixed issue where auto run can be active while using the shopping cart. Okay, so with a lot of these bug fixes, I'm realizing you could do a lot of shit while in Sprint. There's been like 4 fixes for that so far. The first storm circle will now do consistently 1 damage. Players will no longer get stuck in a doorway if they are standing in it when the door is closed. I've never really heard that much about Hello Neighbor. Like, I hear about it, but no one ever says like what type of game it is or what it's about. Fixed an issue that prevented some weapon animations from playing. Okay. Auto run can no longer be activated while walking backward. What? There were a lot of auto run bugs, man. I could have been here moonwalking the whole time. Textures now consistently appear correctly while in edit mode. Fixed a crash that could occur when logging out. Performance. You're nosy and you trespass because your neighbor is a serial killer? Holy crap. That seems very unsafe. For, like, holy crap. I still haven't used that, I still haven't even used the mood mode where you can go in and take the screenshots and shit. I haven't even looked at any of it. I've been so bad about Fortnite. Alright, so for performance, improved performance of the shopping carts on both the game client and the server, which, I mean, okay, the shopping carts are fun. Audio, added unique ambient audio to the desert biome. I mean, okay. But can you fix the fucking VC, though? Lowered volume of the Battle Pass Challenge success sound. UI audio has been redesigned. All button interface sounds updated. Bug fixes. Dual pistol fire sound will no longer get cut off if you switch. Weapons immediately after firing. The true love emotes audio will no longer overlap with itself if multiple players use it near each other. The funky electric track to the dance moves emote on mobile Switch platforms has been re-enabled. Okay. I did notice this change to streamer mode. So instead of just a random character's name, it no longer has like a player random generated number. It has sort of like the skin that they're wearing, like the character, and then it'll be the character and a number. Anyone eliminating someone in streamer mode will now see streamer. I like that. I do. We allow users to enable the same sound visualizer on all platforms that were created for mobile. However, while the visualizer is enabled, audible sound effects will be muted. Mobile platforms are unaffected by this change and will retain sound effects and the visualizer. You can find this new option under the Accessibilities tab in the settings. That's pretty interesting. I do like the streamer mode nits because I feel like with games that are heavily streamed and, you know, are used to make content, I feel like creators need to keep that in mind. Like, developers need to keep that in mind. And if you want a good relationship with your community and your community is full of content creators and people who like to watch content creators, you know, you're going to need to add some stuff for them, which I feel like Fortnite has been really, really good about. Okay, added extra audio and visual fanfare to the Victory Royale end of the match sequence. I did see that. It is pretty cool. The dialogue, audio, global chat, and auto-equip better weapons options have been removed as they have no function in Battle Royale. I want streamer missions back in PVE. Yes, me too. That was so fun. Hey, Blue Flame. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. How are you? And thank you, Nets. Zooming in and out on the map is now twice as fast with the controller. Thank you, because that used to be very, very difficult. The Play Again button will now allow players to preview pickaxe visual and sound effects in the item shop, battle pass, and locker. I guess you'll be able to do it more than once. New faster animation for displaying XP sources have been added to the end of match stats screen. Bug fixes. Map markers will now reappear if removed and added back to the same exact location. End of match stats now appears correctly on all platforms in their correct numeric format. Key bindings for weapon and structure sections in the HUD are now displayed properly. A typo was removed from the item description for the Victory Lap harvesting tool. Controller input will no longer fail when at the main menu. Thank God. Fixed an inconsistency in the UI that was displayed when placing a trap in some cases. Distance traveled is now reported correctly in the match stats screen. I've never even seen the distance traveled thing. Have y'all? That's a big one. Revive animations no longer skipped if the player was reloading when downed. Effects now appear properly when jumping with the pot of gold harvesting tool. And preventing sprays from affecting props using emotes. Got you. The replay system. Man, fuck the replay system. I feel like a lot of folks have like great success with it. I haven't done much with it. I feel like nothing works for me. Camera type is now localized in the view settings header. Gamepads will no longer continuously rumble when replay is paused. If I can actually replay anything, like my issue is that I can't replay anything. The main menu will no longer become unresponsive if the friends list is open while a replay is paused. Wow. Nameplates no longer block input on camera settings. Nameplates no longer disappear if the camera is directly above the player. The bottom portion of the nameplate will no longer become cut off. Pretty much, you're going to be able to see the nameplate. I feel like they just needed to wrap that up. Like, you know what? You're going to see your nameplate. Please allow me. Weapon animations will now play in replays after scrubbing the timeline. What? Timeline markers no longer disappear on saved replays on PS4 and Xbone. Oh Lord. That sound scared me. What was that? I heard a scary sound. But I don't see anything. Oh my god, that scared the bejeebus out of me. Do I have somebody stream up? Yes, these are the Fortnite patch notes. And you can do exclamation patch. And you can pull it up also. So you can take a look at it. We're well on our way. They're lengthy, they're long. And we're just going through them. All right. Shopping cart visual and audio effects will no longer break in replays. Um, the revive and drive prompt will no longer persist if replays if a player was eliminated while being revived near a shopping cart. Oh, I didn't even know that was a glitch. I'm just gonna browse through like, yeah, these are exactly the type of bugs I think they'd have on mobile. Um, Vehicle passengers can now detonate remote explosives. That's wild. But I don't care about mobile. I'm moving on. Save the world. You know what I'm saying? Where the real heat is at. Act like you know. We out here. Saving the world. Blockbuster is over and the road trip event begins. Blockbuster tickets have been converted to one Blockbuster llama for every increment of 500, rounding up to one additional llama for any leftover tickets under 500. So pretty much it was a bunch of llamas. Hey Rome, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I really want to get us some good eye emotes for the Better Twitch TV. Yay, I didn't mess it up because I said the whole thing out loud. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Updated persistent weekly stored to offer reperks, uncommon perk ups, and rare perk ups. I still don't know how to use those, but I know Nitz is gonna teach me when I'm ready. Starting July 17th, Save the World will be on sale on Xbox, PS4, and PC for a limited time. Super Deluxe and Limited Founders Packs will return for the duration of the sale. So, as Nitz was saying earlier, if you're wanting an opportunity to buy the PVE, that would be the time. And if you're wanting to upgrade, that would also be the time. I'm thinking about whether or not I should upgrade again, but I've already upgraded. You know what I'm saying? I opened my Troll Llamas yesterday. It was very meh. I got a few things, but now I have maybe 100 things that I need to clear out. Oh, don't do that. But here's the thing though. I use my Xbox login on PC to play. I'm able to use my same Xbox login on PC and log in and play on PC. So I've been carrying over my stuff back and forth because I know there's a weird like PS4, like you can't play with Xbox, but like you can play if you just use that login on PC. I'm just letting you know. I can't. Same. Friends tokens. Friends codes, rather, from Founders Packs have been removed in exchange for legendary Troll Stash Llama tokens. Damn. So if you had extra friend codes, they got took? Oh my god. All existing founders will receive tokens based on their founders level in 5.0 as a thank you for being with us. So I did see the token and I don't even know what the percentage is on. I'm gonna have to look at it. Okay, so missions and systems. So it is a huge misconception that all of the things that Epic does is only for BR. PVE gets just as much heat. Y'all just don't be paying attention. And hopefully now that you guys are ready to come over to the winning side, which is the PVE side, you know, you'll see how lit it is. Alright, so Challenge the Horde comes to the desert. This map focuses on a tighter experience with less running from base to base between waves and more time to focus on your build and item crafting. Challenge the Horde introduces new storm behavior. Beat back waves of enemies as the storm closes in. Players take damage while in the storm, and the storm resets every wave. Challenge the Horde missions now become unlocked based on your Storm Shield defense progression or your Horde quest progression in the campaign. This means that players who are currently playing Entwined Peaks can expect the entire Challenge the Horde map to be unlocked. However, individual challenges within a Horde mission must still be unlocked in order. So it's really its own thing within the thing. Reduce the total number of Challenge the Horde missions available on the map from 16 to 19. Okay. To 9. I said from 16 to 19. From 16 to 9. So that's good. So you can focus. Set the total number of challenges to 5 for every Horde mission. Previously, the number of challenges varied from as low to 3 to as high as 8. PVE is super fun, Blue. Aw, Em, I'm so sorry about your internet woes, man. Wish I could share my internet with you. Reduce the number of waves per Horde challenge from 10 to 8. Reduce the maximum time of a wave from 6 minutes to 4 minutes. Enemy loot drops and item caches have been disabled for Challenge the Horde. No, M. I did not. Challenge the Horde resourcing has been tweaked. Challenge the Horde missions now grant a starter, first tier uncommon assault rifle and sword to help players hit the ground running in early Horde missions. The initial ammunition... Why am I mispronouncing my words this morning? The initial ammunition grant has been increased to match the increased difficulty of the first Horde mission. He was doing visual effects for the Fortnite V5 reveal trailer. That's freaking awesome. Congrats to him. That's dope. Building materials, ammunition, and crafting materials granted to players per skill tree upgrade have been reduced throughout the Horde skill tree. The Horde skill tree, it's really big, and I have to go through it. I don't really get it yet, but I'm assuming that it's for every like leveled stage. Nits, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But it sure enough has its own skill tree. Challenge the Horde mission alerts are available. Award road trip tickets. Used to purchase road trip event llamas. Award Horde skill points used to purchase nodes in the Horde skill tree. Okay, so you get, of course, the skill tree points. No, there is not M. So yeah, so you're gonna be earning a different type of skill point when you are playing in those missions, but it looks like you do get some of it, because I started to buy into the first skill tree and it was letting me purchase. It wasn't telling me how many points I had remaining, which is why I stopped, because I didn't want to OD. But it was sure letting me go ham on the first skill tree. So I'm going to look at that probably after this. So what else? Quota 10 per day. Okay, so you can't earn more than 10 per day. It tells you how many you have. I have to look at it. I probably wasn't looking in the right place. Horde progression quests appear under the event road trip quest journal category and award the following: road trip tickets, V-Bucks, perk currencies, a choice of epic and legendary Wild West heroes, Horde exclusive banners. Repeatable quests for completing Horde content award a choice of Hero XP, Schematic XP, or Survivor XP, which, I mean, that's fair. Perk recombobulator materials are now distributed in Challenge the Horde. Play Horde missions to earn reperk or perk up in larger quantities than found in campaign missions. So that's a really good reason to play. Active Mutant Storm mission alerts have been turned on. Elemental mission alerts are available as well. That's kind of lit. And that's going to be madness. Madness. Road trip event llama now available. Costs 500 road trip tickets per llama. Guarantees at least one epic or better limited time flintlock weapon or western hero. Bro, they finna give me that freaking revolver until I die. I'm not gonna get any of these damn heroes. Increase the following mission alert rewards. Fire up, amp up, frost up, increased by 100%. Reperk increased by 50%. Perk up increased by 30 to 33%. Enabled reperk and perk up to drop in storm mission rewards. So yeah, like, you should definitely be playing this shit if you do have the PVE. Okay, so we do have some hero changes as well in the PVE, which take the ninjas out of the game. They suck. Who said that? That's crazy. Okay, so ability rebalance. We've adjusted the overall balance of how powerful we expect abilities to be in relations to guns, traps, and other damage utility sources. Additionally, we've increased the strength of healing perks. As a result, we've made the following adjustments. Survivalist soldier. Oh yeah, they cute, but they useless. Like, fuck. What am I going to do with a cute character that, you know, as soon as he gets touched, he's on the floor? Damn, I forgot to read the patch notes. Hey, never fear. Seeker is here. Wow, that was really corny. Also, my connection dropped right as this was discussed earlier. I know that accounts carry over, but if I buy PVE for Xbox or PC, does the purchase carry over, or do I have to buy both still? So, for me, I purchased the Founders Pack on Xbox. I used my Xbox credentials to log in to my Epic account on PC, and I have been playing with my PVE Xbox account on PC. That has been my experience. Alralo, she has had to get 2 accounts because the system wasn't recognizing her account. Now, I did have this issue at first, and it was resolved maybe in one day. Like, it kept telling me that my email address was already linked to an account, and then it was telling me that my account wasn't being recognized. So after maybe a day or so, and I know there was a wave where they said it was a known issue and they were taking care of it, and after that I've had no issues. But for instance, like Al, she still hasn't been able to log in with her Xbox account and retrieve all her stuff. But for me, I've made purchases while I've been on PC with my V-Bucks and my items and stuff, and I log right back into Xbox and it's not a problem, and I go back and forth. This was your exact experience? Yeah. So I would say, you know, if you're gonna do it, make sure you when you buy it, you set up that Epic account, get your email address, verify everything, and have that information, and try it. You have issues, email them. They're pretty good at getting back to you. But I'm not here for the buy it twice, because I have bought too many games twice. I'm over that. And that's oppression. I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, you should be good in that case. All right, so there's lots of changes to all the different types of soldiers actually. So survivalist, base heal increased from 3 to 5. That's fair. War cry, increased damage multiplier from 30% to 45%. Reduce ranged attack speed multiplier from 40% to 30%. Okay. Increase melee attack speed multiplier from 16% to 20%. Okay. Combatants might increase Warcry energy cost reduction from 15 to 20. Fight or flight now adds 10% movement speed buff. I like that. Yes, it is oppression. It is fucking oppression. How dare you? Okay. Shockwave, increased base damage from 75 to 91, decreased cooldown from 30 to 25 seconds. That's great because Shockwave is great for just like that. I call it the Fist of Havoc because it's like a nice little clear. Power Impact. Yo, welcome to the stream, Stead. You're increased radius multiplier from 38% to 50. Shock and Awe, increased slow from 30% to 50%. Lefty and righty, reduced cooldown from 150 to 100. I'm here for the shockwave, decreased cooldown. Yeah, that's going to be real handy. Hey, Prodigy Call Q, welcome to the stream. How y'all doing this morning? Welcome. Bang and Pow, increased base damage from 16 to 20. Corrosive Clips, increased base damage from 83 to 120. That's a big jump. I don't think I have corrosive clips on anything. And now I feel like I desperately need to have corrosive clips on something. Yeah, that, like, okay. Trying to hear about these Outlanders, though. Clockworks, me too. Outlander best, okay? Fuck the rest. Wow, I'm just like 3 for 3 on like corny things, and y'all not gonna stop me. Y'all really not gonna stop me, okay? Really. Outlanders are the best. Wow, they really have the ninja right up on under here. Like, I want to kick the whole ninja out. Ain't done yet. Increased duration extension from 2 to 5 seconds. Easy operation. Increased energy cost reduction from 15 to 20 stamina. Which, that's cool. Corn tastes good. Ayy, I do like corn. Might need a corny Better Twitch TV emote. Outlanders are incredible. Like, I don't even understand. It really should be just Outlanders, soldiers, even though I got some beef to pick with soldiers sometimes. They're pretty useful, especially the, you know, like the wave clearers. Beautiful, Lil. Beautiful. And thickums, you know? That's all that should be. Constructor. I just call every constructor thickums. All right, let me see if they made ninjas a viable option. Smoke bomb, reduce base cooldown from 60 to 45 seconds. Medicinal, increase base heal from 3 to 19. Bruh, what was y'all doing before? From 3, no wonder y'all got coughed on and you died. What is this? How can you... How is this what you're raising it? That's wild. That's wild. Hey, known denominator. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Sky. Welcome to the stream, love. Good morning, y'all. That's wild. Y'all not telling me that's not a crazy increase right now? Known denominator, thank you for that follow. I do play Fortnite on occasion. I'm really laughing at this 3 to 19. Somebody needs to freestyle and rap about this. This is bars right here. Up in smoke, increase movement speed bonus from 30% to 50%. Taylor the Dragon, increase damage per tick from 10 to 12. Throwing stars, increase base projectile speed by 70%. Bruh, I'm telling you, like, ninjas were just cardboard cutouts with weapons. Like, what is this? Like, do you see this wild increase they gotta do? How do you increase it by 70%? Exactly, Nits. Is this your hero? This is your main? Wow. 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 Increase base damage from 35 to 52. Dog. Who the fuck? But the jumping. My guy, I have a dash as Outlander. And you know what? I can still make them hoe-ass jumps. But the people that were lit with ninjas about to be OP? Absolutely. But damn, they were made out of cardboard. Oh, Sky. I'm here. I do like the morning streams. The night streams are turned, and it's usually a group of us. And we just be wilding. Morning stream, a little bit calmer energy. We can get all of the business stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Get all the discussion out. You know. You haven't even taken your uniform? No. Known denominator, no. I am going over the patch notes, and after I'm done getting over the patch notes, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. And there's lots of folks playing Fortnite, and I bet you can find somebody you like that's currently playing. I bet. Poison stars. Now ticks every 1 second to match other affliction sources and adjust the damage accordingly. I don't even know who uses that stuff. Hardy Blade. Base heal increase from 12 to 30. Again. Hardy Strikes. Base heal increase from 10 to 24. Like. Wow. Okay, ninjas. You know, come on over. Come on over to the side of a regular hero. I wish you luck. Welcome. You know? Hope you guys are doing okay after this update. Main event. Outlander. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back just in time. Just in time. Phase shift. Phase shift is an ability meant for quick movement. The following adjustments are intended to help it become more competitive with the other movement abilities that also deal damage. Increased travel distance from 1.5 tiles to 1.75 tiles. You don't use your phase shift as much as you should, fam. I'll be blipping on niggas. I'll be blamming. Okay. Decrease cost from 20 to 10 stamina. Decrease cooldown from 15 to 8 seconds. Increase charges from 2 to 3. Now adds 30% move speed for 3 seconds. Oh boy, I'm about to be gliding on you hoes. I'm about to Michael Jackson glide on you hoes. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Like this right here. This right here. Gliding. It's gonna be a whole Jabberwockies choreographed number on y'all hoes. Phase forward. Increase distance travel from 1.7 to 2.5 tiles. Phase and confuse. Increase quantity of additional charges from 1 to 2. Phased out. Adjusted cooldown reduction from 5 to 3 to correspond with new base cooldown. Yo, what I need to hop on the little scooter for. I just use my feet. Damn right, Clockworks. We glide in these streets. A bars, you know what I'm saying? Me and Clockworks get our mixtape dropping. Fall 2018. Phase Runner now increases the bonus move speed from phase shift to 50%. What? Dude. Okay, we need to get Phase Runner. I need to like pull sis with the phase runner. We need to get this going. Teddy, increase base damage from 10 to 16 per shot. Reduce cost from 50 to 30 stamina. Bear Stare, increase base damage from 22 to 26. Overbearing, increase bonus range from 2 tiles to 4 tiles. Yo. Let me see how they blessing me, yo. Their favorite must be Outlanders too, because this don't make no type of sense. Shock Tower should be a great tool for taking out groups of weak husks, but it doesn't quite get the job done. To address this, we've given Shock Tower more damage and a much shorter cooldown. The duration is a bit shorter, but you'll be able to cast it more frequently. We've also reduced the stun duration slightly in order to make room for the other improvements. Yo. My favorite is the Shock Tower. I already felt like it was working great, so them adding more stuff to it, bullet. We out here. Reduce cooldown from 60 to 20 seconds. Reduce cost from 50 to 30 stamina. Oh, ho. Increase base damage from 9 to 12. From 9 to 12. That's not bad. And that's 3 more points on that. Lowered stun duration from 1 to 75 seconds. That's fair. Lowered duration from 6 to 3 seconds. Okay, that's fair. That's a fair balance. It can't be too wild. But you know what? We out here, though. Electroshock. Increase impact bonus from 133% to 160%. It ain't 3 to 19 because, you know, it's real niggas out here as Outlanders, okay? No shade. All shade. 3 to 19, that's you were always on life support and now you're allowed to sit at the grown-ups table. That's what that is. You have to get your heals and your damage up. Sit at the big kids table. Capacitor adjusted duration increase from 2 to 1 second to correlate to new duration. Super capacitor adjusted duration increase from 2 to 1 second to correlate with new duration. All right. Shocking Embrace adjusted duration increase from 3 to 2 seconds to correlate with new duration. These are all just getting all of the different variations of that up to code. Static Cling increased damage over time. Damage percentage to 110 from 50. Ooh, we gotta find that Static Cling. We definitely need to visit the Reaper Combobulator and see what we can do. Because you can literally try to make a god tier Outlander with all of the best perks. Decrease damage over time duration from 6 to 3 seconds. That's fair. Anti-material charge. We found that anti-material charge resource gathering damage was being overvalued. As a result, we have increased the base while lowering its cost and cooldown to make it both an effective gathering tool and a relevant combat ability. Increase width by 100%. Increase base damage from 39 to 90. Lowered cooldown from 30 to 12 seconds. Lowered cost. I don't really use this as much. And welcome back. I don't really use anti-material charge as much. I don't really like it. Is it good to use? I feel like maybe I haven't been using it at the right times then. I'm gonna need to check it out. You can one-shot trees and cards to resource. Oh, I did not know that. And now you can do it more. It's great for breaking large vehicles. Yeah, see, so I guess they're trying to make it more of a combat activity versus a resource gathering activity. Um, yeah, I only use it generally on accident. I do have an Outlander where I love every single other perk, and that's the only thing I don't like. So I generally sometimes accidentally use it, or it's there and I'm cornered and I'm out. Everything else is on cooldown, so I just use whatever. But it's definitely not a perk that like I care about. But I'm actually gonna try it to see what the difference is, because I think it's on my main Outlander or my secondary that I have that perk on. Strike costs. Adjusted cost reduction from 15 to 10 to correspond to the new base cost. Fist of the South Moon. Adjusted the cooldown reduction from 13 to 5 to from what? From 13 to 5? That's really fast. They really want you to try to use that shit, huh? Structural strike adjusted the cooldown reduction from 7 to 3 seconds and the cost reduction from 7 to 5. Okay, that's just getting everything up. Kinetic punch, non-support variant, increase the knockback strength to knock back large enemies. Yeah, they're trying to see if you can use it in combat, but I don't know. I don't trust them. I absolutely don't. Because I've used it and I've gotten like completely like blasted. Yeah, these changes might actually make it a little bit viable, so I don't know. I wanna try it. Like I said, it's not this whole all of these like perk sets, they're things that I don't like. That stupid ass punch. But you know, like I'm fucking with it. Like look at this. Charge Fist moved from a 3-star perk to a 2-star perk. Adjusted the percent damage increase from a max 200 to a max 150 to correspond with the new base damage. Hey Al. You can't see nothing though. What you mean? Don't say that and stress me out. Resulting max base damage increased from 117 to 225 with default base damage taken into account. Okay, so balancing that. I also hate that punch. Man, I hate all these punches. I just don't feel like they're ever viable. And it's the one set of like perks that I really, really, really do not like about the Outlander. And I'm just like, I don't care because I like everything else. Iron Knuckles removed vulnerability application. Adjusted the percent damage increase from 500% to 150% to correspond to the new base damage. Tooltip has been updated to fix misleading wording. The previous tooltip implied that the damage was increased by 500% rather than to 500%. My job petty. How you gonna block the Twitch but not the chat? Oh my god. They're like, yeah, we want you to know that you can't see that shit. Like, we want you to know. They petty as shit for that though. Like hella petty. But nevertheless, glad to have you. Twitch was blocked at my job too. Under games and fun. That was the tags, games and fun. The new tooltip continues to use increase by. However, this value is now correct in that it increases the base damage by 150%, which would be 250% of the base damage. They are the fun police, yo. When combined with the default base damage increase, the resulting base damage is increased from 195 to 225. This perk has had an effective increase of damage based on its prior version, which, yeah, you're right. Cool. Hey, Sheena. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry that you missed PC Overwatch last night. I'm happy to play with you. You know, whenever you're free. You know I'm always playing. So let's get to the constructor. The other based god of Fortnite PVE. So Bull Rush, again, another this is the one perk for constructor that I do not like. Increased base damage from 60 to 156. That's great because I feel like it was just like the punch. It didn't really do much to me. Oh no, it's not even like I'm not even trying to be sweet girl. I just wanted to like get everybody to play, and I wanted to play with you. So we're definitely gonna, you know, catch some games. Reduce cooldown from 30 to 15. Reduce cost from 30 to 20. They should have reduced that shit to fucking 15 too. It clears out husks, but not enough to me to, especially to warrant like the use of it. I used to use it to just move, like to move forward. See, trying to pull me out of retirement, like that game don't irk my nerves. Listen, every game that you like, that you're low-key good at, irks your nerves. That's how it works, okay? Increased shield collision width by 43%. Okay. China Shop increased base environmental damage from 282 to 688. That's wild. That's a big increase in base environmental damage. Bull Crush increased hardware damage from 45% to 55%. I used it to push bosses from the base. Okay. Bull Crush increased hardware damage from 45 to 55. Already said that. Long Rush, new functionality added at the end of Bull Rush. Movement speed is increased by 30% for 10 seconds. I like that. Any little bit of speed, you know what I'm saying? I like that. Riot Shield, new functionality added while charging. The constructor will take 60% less damage. Previous Riot Shield functionality has been removed. Plasma Pulse base damage increased from 14 to 18. Decreased lifespan from 10 seconds to 6 seconds. Which is fair because you're doing hella more. That's 4 more points of damage. Plasma Pulse Blast. Base damage increased from 125 to 145. IFF Coating increased shield regen from 50 to 20% of shield. Base MD increased health regen from 2% to 4% of maximum health. Decoy hitbox reduced to match decoy model. Decreased cooldown from 45 to 30. I like that. I know y'all are gonna like the decreased cooldown. And Sheena, thank you. Gas me up, boo. Gas me up. Kinetic overload. Base damage increased from 50% to 140. Whoa. Nits, where you at? You see this? It's mostly because I never play with people, so I'm always in with randoms. Oh, now we got people. That's not it. That it ain't clockwork, so you're gonna need a new excuses. That's a whole fucking lot. Like, I ain't seen these type of increased numbers since Ninja. And this is gonna be a slippity slap. What you saying? I mean, Nits has a whole community for PVE and does sherpering and is always on, always ready to play. Sharky has a community for like BR, Brilliant Strikers. Like, I damn near want to play now, but I'm like, yo, am I pacing myself? Like, what am I doing? It's 10:48 in the morning. Like, I'm wilding. Like, I want to see some of these things in action, especially on the PvE side of things, because these are huge differences. Some of these updates are like, we're gonna feel the impact of them immediately. You're gonna play after this. I am so happy. This makes me happy because the one thing I feel like you should be able to do as somebody that streams and talks about games is make people want to fucking go load up their game. You're about to play right now? Go off then. Load it up then. Nova's on, load it up then. Constructor back to being your main man just for this kinetic overload. Like, and do you see that they have removed the cooldown? Removed cooldown? That's a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, you actually helping Chrome do something. Oh, it's getting Nits to play. Instead, it's no such thing. That's an oxymoron. And that's an oxymoron. So nice and slow. Increase slow from 30 to 40%. That's pretty nice. That's a perk I like. Hardy blows. Base heal increased from 12 to 49. That's dope. And I hope that that encourages people to play Constructor. Who gonna play with me tonight in BR? Sis, watch it all be crickets tonight when you ready to play BR. Everybody always want to play. You know what I'm saying? But they don't always want to play. Sheena, wholesome black man chat. Y'all not gonna tear down our movement. Man, fuck this fake movement. Wholesome bearded man club. Oh, see, it's so fake. I came up with a fake one and it seemed plausible because that shit fake too. Wholesome bearded man club. That fake. Misandry. That's what we support here. Just letting you know. It's not even feminism over here. It's just straight misandry. Okay? Alright. Wild West heroes have been added to the road trip event llama. Soldier. New subclass. First shot featuring new character Rio. He's adorable. Description. Reloads to get a large initial hit of damage, then follows up with high fire rate burst. Huh? Okay. New perks locked and reloaded. After reloading, rate of fire is increased by 25% for 5 seconds. Pad locked and reloaded increases the rate of fire from locked and reloaded to 50%. Holy shit. The rate I'm sorry. Are you guys hearing me? So, after reloading, the rate of fire is increased by 25%. The second tier of that increases the rate of fire to 50%. I'm over here like, y'all must not be paying attention because that's wild. First assault. The first bullet fired after reloading an assault rifle critically hits enemies. This is wild. They're really trying to make you play soldier, but, well, this particular guy, if he's going to come with that particular perk, whew. New tactical perk, practice in combat. Ninja, new subclass, explosive assassin, featuring Ken. Description: sword focused ninja that stacks up assassination to discharge an energy blast and utilizes smoke bomb to keep stacks up. New perks: assassination juice. Smoke bomb now generates a stack of assassination every second when the ninja is inside the affected area. Endless smoke: increase the radius of smoke bomb by 45%. That's a pretty big that's a pretty big radius. Assassination discharge: when assassination reaches 5 stacks, it will trigger an explosion, dealing energy damage within a 0.5 tile radius. After the explosion, all assassination stacks are removed. Hey LJ, welcome to the stream. Seeker is for the people. Thank you. You got the boy Ken? Did you play him at all? Because I put all ninjas in the lockup. Mans is only good for using like a hero transform card or some shit. Like, the fuck? Like, let me not go back up to the ninja numbers that had us stressed earlier. But that's a pretty good perk line. Yo, Jedi, thank you so much for the host, and welcome to the stream if you are here with us this morning. 3 to 19 real quick. Real quick, sis. That man is for the collection book. Facts, Nits. Man I got yesterday, that golden ninja, he went right in the collection book. He never gonna see fucking daylight. Fuck out of my face. They had to increase their damage and their health just so that they weren't a literal old plastic bag blowing in the wind. Like, ninjas are so trash. But, like, you know, welcome to the land of the living if you play ninja. Y'all finally got some health and a little bit of perks, and, you know, you can actually throw your you can actually throw your stars a little fast now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, welcome. Alright. We got a new constructor subclass featuring Penny. It's always Penny, though. Constructor that uses plasma pulse to create plasma bomb zones. New perks: charged plasma increases the damage radius of plasma pulse's mini balls by 60%. Malfunction: plasma pulse now spawns 8 plasma balls that deals 550 more damage. The plasma balls will be spawned all at once and explode after 10 seconds if not triggered. Are y'all seeing this wild boy shit? Bombs, guys. Bombs. Plasma balls. 8 plasma balls that deal 550%. They were just like, yo, fuck it. We're going all the way up. All the way up. Like, they're wild. That's wild. That's wild. Outlander new subclass Wild Fragment featuring Deadeye. Description: mobile Outlander that gathers large amounts of fragments to continuously place empowered teddies. Yes. New perks: look what I found. Start missions with 3 charge fragments. Oh, bitch. Suck my plasma is definitely gonna be it, Al. Load bearing: Teddy's damage is increased by 50% if placed with a fragment. Double down: 50% chance to find an additional charge fragment when collecting a fragment. Yo, we out. It's a wrap. Give me dap. You know what I'm saying? It's just Outlanders and Constructors out here. I'm just letting y'all know that's all there is. Like, that's all there is. That's it. That's it. I'm laying these teddies on y'all. Like, let me not fuck around and get Deadeye. I'm gonna be grinding just for those 2 versions of these characters because, yes. Yes. Gang, gang, indeed. Woo. That Those new perk descriptions got me a little warm, you know what I'm saying? Girl, me too. I'm over here like I'm really amped right now. I'm very excited. Like, let's go. This is way more exciting than me reading it to myself and getting hype. Like Issa Rae in the bathroom with her raps. Like, that's how I be reading patch notes. I'm like, word, I'm gonna be able to do ooh boom, and then I'm gonna lay this on your head. Bow. Yeah, that's me with patch notes. Boots up PS4. Listen, you ain't said nothing but a word. It's none but a word. So bug fixes. Fixed an issue with the shock tower that caused it to fire one shot less than intended. Fixed an issue which was causing shock tower not to scale impact properly. And phase shift tooltip now shows max charges. So, and that's lit. Wow, Nits told you to do you. That's crazy. She said do you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm instigating. I don't mean to be like this. I'm having a good morning. But weapons and items, because, you know, it's going to be a lot of those. The Walloper hammer is added to the event store. It's a hammer that delivers a hefty punch with slow, wide swings. Y'all know I'm going to need that because I like swinging on people. Leap attack, heavy attack that jumps to the targeted foe and damages and knocks down nearby enemies. So I'm going to need that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Added the flintlock weapon set available in Road Trip Llamas. Old Betsy, accurate high-powered sniper rifle with a single round per magazine and a hefty kick. A Duelist, slow-firing revolver with a powerful kick that deals heavy headshot damage and knocks back targets. Dragoon, heavy short-range shotgun that damages and knocks back enemies in a cone. Fishing hook, slow, heavy scythe. A scythe. A scythe. Wow, guys. Wow, I feel seen. Wow, a scythe. Wow, I feel so fucking seen. And a whirlwind attack. Wow, I can't wait to ruin my carpal tunnel hands to get these items. ASMR patch notes, that's extra. Okay, that's extra. That's a special stream. Sir Hoodie, slow heavy club with large knockback potential and home run attack. Adrenaline rush, heal increased from 180 to 215. You have the scythe. I'm gonna need that scythe, sis. I'm gonna need you to craft that and drop that. Thank you very much. And hi D, welcome to the street. Plasma. Suck my plasma. That one was for you, Al. All right, Sheena, thank you so much for hanging out while you could, man. It's always a pleasure. I'm definitely not saying plasma balls. Exactly, Al. Yes. That adrenaline rush, that's great because I always walk with adrenaline rush. Although Nits put me on. I used to use the freaking, like, you know, the bombs. But now she's got me using the turrets, and the turrets are lit. But Adrenaline Rush is so freaking amazing. Airstrike cooldown reduced from 300 to 215. Yeah, they needed to. That was the problem with Airstrike. Took too long. And I wish they would sort of like space out the bombs a little bit more. I don't know. It's a weird like dropping pattern in my opinion. Hover turret, reduce hover turret base rate of fire from 6 seconds to 4 seconds. I don't like that. And the upgraded rate of fire from 10 seconds to 6 seconds. Okay. Yeah, like I'm reading this like, hold up. This on, the excitement has waned. Hover turrets shots now deal energy damage and no longer deal impact damage. Yes, Chrome, I hate that too. Increase the base damage of hover turret explosion from 114 to 162. That's a little bit of a nerf. And I don't know how much I like that, especially after like talking up the turrets. Welcome back. Well, these are hugely long patch notes. We are coming on to the end of them. But yes, they are super, super hefty patch notes, which is why, you know, I wanted to take the time and go over them. Know what I mean? Proximity mine damage increased from 225 to 230. Reduced recharge time from 240 to 200 seconds. Another thing I don't really use as much. Bug fixes. Weapons now correctly holster when players down. Fix the issue that caused the clinger to hang on the air on destroyed anomaly shards. Fix an issue where a shadow shard krypton sword had the wrong stats. Fix explosion radius for all tiers of proximity mine. These are now set correctly to 1 tile, 1.25 tiles, and 1.5 tiles. Okay. All right, gameplay. We're almost there. Look at where we are. Down there. Almost there. Gameplay. Increase the effectiveness of energy damage against elemental husks from 67% to 75%. Increase base run speed from 365 to 410. Sprint speed is unchanged. Players can now move while downed. That's cool, because sometimes you be in some poisonous shit. And, you know, you're a danger to everyone, you know, being in the poison. Adjusted visuals of the down state to improve clarity. Trollolo, I don't know. And Revenge of the Trolls quest now only require whacking 1 troll to complete. The following repeatable quests are available and award perk currencies: Danger in the Mist, Set the World on Fire, Forces of Nature, and A Watery Grave. Killer Storm's repeatable quest is available and awards gold. Okay. Oh my god, this is a huge one. I'm so happy they fixed that bug. That used to make me mad because I like to save llamas sometimes. I don't always have the willpower to do it, but I like to save llamas sometimes. And it used to force you to open a llama if you accidentally like stopped on the loot tab when you didn't want to open llamas, especially the mini llamas. Yeah, I'm glad they fixed that, because bug fixes. Teddy has his voice module upgraded and will now correctly pronounce Fortnite when analyzing player reports. Yeah, streamers do try to hold them. I do try to hold them, like yesterday when, you know, I would just open them on stream so you can see all the stuff I have. But I have to say that I have a really bad discipline. Like, I've always want to save my Overwatch loot boxes, but I can't because I need to see what's in it now. Players will now see a message if they are banned while in match. Okay. The rejoin window now auto closes when player is banned. Recent players who you only interact with in the main menus now show in the report player list. Why save loot boxes? In Overwatch, so that your community can share the fun of like opening and the excitement of getting things with you. That's about it. A lot of people buy loot boxes to open with their streams and stuff when new events or new items and things come out. I don't necessarily do that. But there are some times where, like, for instance, when there's a bunch of new skins that come out in like Overwatch and they give you those 2 loot boxes and you play the arcade, so you're gonna get like an extra 3 loot boxes on top of that. If you win the 9 games, that'll make 5 loot boxes. It'll be cute, you know, so open it so people can see. But nobody got time for that. The most loot boxes I was able to save on Overwatch was 7. Yeah, about 10 for me, but I mean, I didn't even make it that day. Like, I literally started a stream so I could open them and then ended the stream. Because I was like, I'm only going to open them if you guys are on stream. And like, I fucking said it, so I'm going to do it. Alright, daily details panel now updates when the quest is abandoned. Fix controller input for defender post trap. Fix issues with switching building types quickly that could cause players to place wrong building type, especially under bad latency conditions. Builder Pro control scheme will no longer place the wrong building due to players under pressing and holding a building type that's different than what they selected before. These fixes actually affect how switching weapons and building types work under high latency across the board, so they should improve that feel for any control scheme, including mouse and keyboard. So it's just pretty much factoring the delay and how that can work. Builder Pro controller scheme now correctly selects tracks when pressing the trap picker while not looking at any building, and it will also place the tracks properly when pressing X or square. Okay. Fix upgrade pop-up menu input temporarily breaking if use controller is out. Yeah, that would happen a lot. Fix gamepad joystick icon appearing when only a single tab item exists in the resources menu. I don't know. PS4 problems. I appreciate patch notes, yes, and I love Epic patch notes because it's so comprehensive. Everything is all laid out. There's no guesswork. All your numbers are there, your stats are there. Can't argue. Okay, art and animation stuff I don't really care too much about. Storm effects on the player no longer appear. Remove purple chills from revive visual effects. Going Commandos equipped camera animation has been improved. Barrel of Going Commandos minigun now glows when firing. That's kind of cute. New equipped visuals have been added to Going Commando. Remove firework visual effects from the grenade launcher. Hats and backpacks were added to heroes that are in the Stars and Stripes set. Okay. Enemies highlighted by a neon sniper rifle are now limited to those enemies within range of the bullet. Please note that extreme distances impact effects may not be available in scoped in. Oh yeah, because it kind of marks you, right? Adjusted HDR intensity of the neon weapons down to 20% to keep bloom problems from occurring in certain levels. Fixed an issue that caused the lobber's head flames to blink on and off. Oh my god. That would creep me out. Alright, and we're at the end. Last part of it. It's just the audio stuff now. We're in the home stretch. So, audio mix update. Weapon volumes have been increased and ambient sound volume has been decreased. I have to say that sound in this game is a joke. Like, I have everything on like 0.10 for sound because everything is so loud to me. UI audio has been redesigned. All buttons and interface sounds updated. They did say that earlier. The plasma pulse perk sounds updated. Say that a few times fast. Plasma pulse perk. Plasma pulse perk. Plasma pulse perk. Plasma. Okay. Smoke bomb sounds updated. Going Commando sounds have been updated, including unique sounds for boomstick, including wind up, wind down, firing, firing stop, and equip. Bug fixes. Fixed an issues with Teddy's laser beam sound volume. Okay, fixed an issue where C-Bot listen, do y'all remember the C-Bot? Do y'all? Do y'all? Do y'all? Do y'all? Do y'all? Because, like, oh my god. Yeah, C-Bot is on the PVE side. Oh my lord. That shit shook me to my core that day. And I was so sad that I had to deal with that.